Hi, my name is Oliver, and today I'll share the story of the incredible adventures I had while searching for the lost treasures of the ancient Myger civilization. It all started one chilly fall day when I was in Sigaza and came across the diary of a missing explorer in the local library. It spoke of great riches hidden in the ancient ruins of a lost city. To find this city, I needed a map, hidden within the tallest tower of Shigaza. The view from the tower was simply breathtaking. In the distance stretched an endless desert, and below I could make out the finest details of the city. Inside the tower there was a complex mechanism with numerous intricate levers and gears, its mystery drawing me in. I spent a long time trying to activate this mechanism, solving puzzles and testing different approaches. For a while, nothing worked, until I finally realized that one simple yet crucial action was all it needed. Finally, I figured it out and found the key that activated the mechanism. As mentioned in the diary, hidden inside was the map showing the location of the lost city. According to the map and the decoded messages from the diary, I discovered that this city was located on an island in the middle of the ocean. Soon I assembled a skilled team of sailors and adventurers. After bidding farewell to the hospitable people of Shigaza, I embarked on this thrilling adventure. Ahead lay a long sea voyage. I was terrified, surrounded by endless walls, and I felt that even the smallest mistake could lead to disaster. And then, at last, on the horizon, we saw the mysterious island the ancient map had led us to. The tropical island was surrounded by towering cliffs that jutted out of the water, their tops crashing with huge waves. After much struggle, my team and I finally reached the island. According to the map, the lost city was located at the island's center. All over the island, we found the ruins of an ancient civilization. The symbols on them spoke of a once thriving city. However, we wandered through the jungle for days and still couldn't find the city. Everything pointed to the fact that we were close, and I could almost feel it at the tips of my fingers. I was eager to see it for myself. On a found tablet of the ancients, it was written that vast reserves of gold were hidden in the heart of the ancient city. Soon the sun began to set, and the night, like an invisible hand, enveloped us in fog, heightening the tension. I noticed that my team was getting nervous, and I overheard them planning to dispose of me to claim the lost gold for themselves. But I wasn't so easily deceived. I had been expecting an attack, and when it came, I was ready. My team ambushed me, and I had no choice but to flee. As I was running from the attack, I tripped and fell into a deep ravine. Waking up at the bottom of the ravine, I found ancient ruins with inscriptions from a long-gone civilization. Soon, I heard rustling sounds and realized I wasn't alone. It was a giant snake, which initially tried to grab me. But when I told the snake the secret phrase I had learned from the diary, it released me and explained that it had been guarding the path leading to the city for many years. Only those who knew the secret phrase could pass without harm. Along the way, I found more evidence of the ancient city, partly destroyed but still bearing the marks of its former grandeur. I knew I was very close, and despite the exhaustion, my excitement and anticipation grew stronger with each step. I understood that the whole journey had not been in vain. As I made my way forward, I checked the ancient map constantly, for only it could guide me through hidden traps to the city. I trekked through the jungle for a long time, the trails becoming more twisted, and I could feel the air getting heavier with each step, as if nature itself was trying to stop me. Eventually, I found the entrance to a massive temple by the edge of a deep lake. Referring to the diary, I was able to translate the ancient inscriptions on the temple walls, which spoke of hidden gold treasures at the bottom of the lake. I dove into the depths of the lake, the icy water wrapping around my body, but my thoughts were focused only on the goal. As I swam in the dark waters, surrounded only by silence and darkness, the sky and water merged into one abyss, and my heart pounded in my chest like a drum. At the very bottom, I discovered a vast lost city from an ancient civilization. Inside the city's buildings, there was air and a magical light. As I wandered through the corridors, I came across a mechanism resembling a clock. It seemed that this mechanism opened the doors to the treasure chamber. I spent a long time trying to decipher the mechanism's code. When I finally figured out the code, the door opened, revealing a vast room filled with golden coins. I was stunned by what I saw. I couldn't contain myself and started jumping in joy. Magical yellow light streamed from above into the room, and in its beams I could make out the treasure. There was so much of it, and my eyes sparkled with amazement, for I was standing before riches that hadn't been touched in almost 1,000 years. I dreamt for a long time about what I could buy with it all, for this wasn't just money. It was the very power of the world. Gathered the gold coins, I heard a rustling and realized that I wasn't alone. I froze when I saw it. A giant snake with cat-like whiskers and ears. The snake told me that it had been guarding the treasure for many years, and that this gold must remain here, for if it were taken, it would upset the balance of the world. I was saddened, but I understood that I had to leave. My journey had not been in vain. I had learned that gold doesn't always bring happiness. I left the treasure behind, and although the gold stayed with the snake, I gained something far more valuable: wisdom. Farewell, my friends, and I hope that one day you too will find what is truly important to you.